Hey, this is Jim from Nowhere's RVing, and today we're at our camper in the storage unit here in Florida. And we're going to be installing some solar powered security lights. I have two of them here. I got them at Walmart. They're Heart brand, and we're going to see what they're like. We're also going to be putting on some utility trailer levelers. Some utility trailer levelers. These are from Camco, and they just stick on, or you can screw them on, but we're just going to stick them on. We also found this one. It's a cross-check level, and I'm not sure if there's a way to do this one, maybe on the tongue or something, but we're going to see if there's a way to put those on too. So anyway, put these security lights on. We're going to put one on the side here, so that when we're walking up to the camper, especially at night, the light comes on and we can see our way in. Then we're going to put one on the back of the camper, since we now have our two e-bikes sitting back here. It'd be nice to have something come on that, you know, looks more secure, or gives us a better feeling that they're more secure. These Heart solar powered, they're called pathway lights, premium solar pathway lights. Let me open one up real quick just so you know what comes with it. I got a new knife in Alaska. It's a handmade knife. I bought it off of a guy who had a little store, and he makes them for his customers. So it's got a bone handle and really cool looking knife. Came with a sheath too. And that's kind of what sold me on the sheath. It's a nice sheath. First time I've ever used it. So opening this up, comes with the light itself, some sort of maybe a mounting bracket, some screws, and the light. And there's some instructions. So it looks like you mount the bracket right here. There's the mounting bracket. You mount it, and then the light slips over it. And here's where you can shut it off and on. And you can actually replace this battery. That's kind of cool. So you can use a rechargeable battery and just mount the bracket. Pretty nice light. We're going to see how well it works. I don't want to put screws through the camper necessarily, so I don't know. Now I'm in a quandary. Figure out a way to do this. We're going to put this up here like so. That's kind of halfway between. It gives us a chance for the light to come on as we're walking up to the door.
Can you go towards the window just a touch?
This way?
Yeah. That's good.
There?
Yeah.
So it's about this high. The bracket's about right there, so a little mark. This bracket, I have to screw it. I'm going to go ahead and just screw it to the camper.
Okay. You wouldn't believe how many times we go and we think we're going to be back before it's dark, and we come back and it's pitch black and we've forgotten to turn the lights on, or we just thought we'd be back and didn't need to turn the lights on.
Yeah, that's the big reason for this.
Yeah.
It's not really for security, because we feel safe in most campgrounds.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what is safe though? I mean, there's a lot of critters running around sometimes, like alligators down in Florida. So it'd be nice to know if there's an alligator between you and the camper.
Especially when it's pitch black.
Yeah, when it's pitch black.
You're gonna put some putty behind it too?
Then we drill it, put some caulking behind it, and then screw it in.
I guess it's caulking, not putty. My bad. That's the shower you'll be drilling into if you go too far.
What?
That's the shower. I said if you drilled too far. In our old camper, remember? You accidentally drilled from the inside all the way out through. But these walls are thicker than our old camper.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they are. Remember when you drilled over here? On the other side when you were doing the cabinets, you seen how thick they were. They are definitely thicker than the old Coachman was.
This is just Lexel caulk. Goes like that. It shouldn't.
That looks like it's going to bounce off when we're going down the road.
That's how it's made.
I know. I'm thinking maybe we should put some type of tape. Just a light tape that you can pull off. Not as sticky. It's going to take a pretty good bump to knock it off, but the way our roads are
Yeah.
in the United States, in Florida, they're not that bad. But we're just going to put a couple little dots of silicone or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Just to kind of secure it, but we can still pop it off if we need to. Back one, which is the main one that we want to put on for security purposes. We think we're going to put it between that vent and the window there, right in there. It's not an easy place to get to with the bikes back here.
Did I turn this one on?
I don't know. That one's gonna have to be something.
It's not on. Either the screws are in the wrong place or
I think the screw is
too tight on the one side.
it's like going this way on the one and this way on the other.
It's tight over here. But
Yeah.
I got a half inch.
I know, so we're gonna have to take that out. We got a larger screw. But I think it's gonna go back. There he goes. That worked. That one's in all as far as it'll go.
It's weird. It's like the camper got a bulge there or something.
Well, it may bow a little. That fits 100% better. I'd put caulking on the top of it.
Yeah, I'm going to.
There's the security lights. They're up. We used to have one on the front of the old one, but we don't think we need to on this one. Another thing that we noticed, and I'm trying to see which one it is. This one's good. One of our bumpers, that we don't believe this is ours. We found it laying out on the road. It's a piece of underbelly. One of our fenders, not bumpers, one of our fenders is missing a screw. It just like fell out. I don't know if it's this side. A screw's missing.
These are loose anyway, so I don't want to lose my fender. And that one's loose. See how loose that one is?
Yeah.
That could be put in further.
So we need to
Find a screw and put it in there.
Put a screw. Put that in, and then probably should check the other side too.
Yeah, go ahead and look if you want.
There's no screws missing, but we better check the other fender just to make sure that they're not loose. I already did a visual check, and there are no screws missing other than this side, but it just wiggled out, and we like to keep those on there. That's the next thing he's going to do, which is easy. You know, just put a screw in and tighten them up. All those screws were loose on that side, so we're going to come over and check this side.
These are the screws. They just hold this plastic fender on. Oh yeah, it's loose too.
Yeah. So the front and back one on that side was loose, but all of them were loose on the other side. So the next thing we're going to do is put these on. I did wipe a clean spot on the camper for all of them, and we'll get this hooked up. They do come with a sticker, and they also have screws. I wanted to put screws in, but Jim doesn't want to.
No.
But I still would like to. Please. We'll probably lose them.
No, he won't.
The problem is, what he doesn't remember is the heat in Florida. Stickers do not stay stuck more than a year. You put the one end on, and once it's, then you push it down. Okay.
That's good.
Yep. Now this one is going to have screws, because this no, it doesn't have sticky.
And you have tape.
It doesn't even have tape. And I did check that when you lift this up, it clears it there. That was our leveler that just went busted.
What was it?
If you put it up here, the level was on
okay.
there. If you stick it there anywhere along this back end, it won't hit. If you put it up here, it's going to hit the trailer.
Can we put it on the frame?
No, I need it right here where I can see it, because I don't think this tape will hold. So I got a double piece of tape.
Double-sided tape.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick it there and stick it on, and then Jim's gonna get 2 screws.
You can't go through my metal thing.
We can, because this tape, I can guarantee you, is only gonna last 1 year.
And use the red tape.
The red tape only lasts 1 year down here, because I've tried it. I've tested it with our GoPros in the truck, and it won't work. Well done.
This is the wall, or the little wall thing here by the door that we're going to fix. And this is where the fire extinguisher is.
I already showed that.
And there's 2 screws that hold that fire extinguisher on. And if you look inside here, there's a board that they missed by about a ½ an inch, both screws. So if they would have put them over about a ½ an inch more, really about an inch would have been better, they would have actually hit this board and would have held the fire extinguisher up the way it should be held. So that's the root of the problem. They just missed the screws. So the first step in straightening this little wall unit out thing, I don't know what's called, a side cabinet piece, is to take the fire extinguisher bracket off and move it over an inch.
You can see here, it literally bows out too. And like I said, this is at least 3 times before that he tried to fix it, but
I didn't look and see what was causing it.
yeah.
Now I know.
Well, that's one of the things that's causing it. It almost looks like the wood itself is almost too long. I don't know why it has such a bow. I have 2 screw holes showing, or
No, I think I just moved it over an inch.
that the screw holes won't show.
I'll cover it with this bracket, hopefully.
Do you want to do that before you do the rest of it? Because
Do what?
you got nails on that far side that are sticking out that you need to fix before you screw it back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it back in, yeah.
Okay. What kind of glue are you using?
Just some Eileen's PV glue, they call it.
And you're just shoving it back behind the panel.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can't get the panel completely off because you've done it on part of it already on the top and bottom right.
Right.
Guess I'm holding the hammer sideways. Let me show you what he's actually. So he's just squirting it back there. He's already done it on the far side right by the door.
We're back here? Yeah.
Yeah. Do it right now, but that didn't go in all the way.
Nope, how do you...
You need to adjust your flow.
It's on high.
Your battery may not be fully charged. That didn't shoot any.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it did? Okay.
I'll have to tack them in.
That'll change batteries.
No, I think the battery's okay.
It's usually on one of these, or Roby's battery's not fully charged when it doesn't go in all the way. You're definitely going to have to put
Can't
more.
get back in here.
Well, you're going to have to because it's bowed out. Hey, why don't you screw in the thing and it'll hold it back while we're doing this?
Yeah.
I cleaned up the glue along the edge here. Now I just need something to nail. Need to do it and it'd be upside down. It's not hitting it. It's like it's not long enough. Did that make it tighter?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a second one in.
Yeah, I'm just make sure it's back here.
You gotta double check it on that side.
Yeah, there it goes.
Okay, we'll put a second one in. That'll help some of it. It's just stupid little things that they missed. You know, if that went into where it was supposed to go, which was the wood behind it,
In the first place,
this wouldn't have came loose that first time. Now you have to repair everything because it came loose. But yeah, they only have so many minutes to do, or so long, you know, to do each section. It's everything is, you know, see how fast we can get them out. So Jim has added screws along that edge because we just cannot get any nailers back there. But we're noticing in the center, there's nothing. It'd be nice if there was a board that ran long ways on the backside to hold it, but I don't know if we need it now that we got all that in there, do you?
I don't think so.
I think we're good. If it comes loose again, that's what we'll do on the backside here where the kitchen is. We'll add a board from that side to that side. We're not hanging anything on this wall. I think the only thing that we'll end up hanging is a shoehorn holder. And this, but this is now, the fire extinguisher is now into an actual board, so it shouldn't come off again. So the fire extinguisher is secured to a board, so I don't think it's going to come off again. And we've glued it. So hopefully this is the final time that we have to work with this. Remember me asking Jim, is that upside down? And he says, no, I got it right. Guess what? He put it on upside down. It happens, doesn't it, Jim?
Yeah.
Well, what's really funny is I did ask you, is that upside down?
I don't remember you asking.
I did, and it's on the video. Try to put the fire extinguisher on. And it fits. We hope you enjoyed this video. We've added the security lights, the levelers, and then we fixed the wall panel here and put a new screw in the fender and tightened up the fender. So those are our two fixes. There's always a few things you have to fix on a new RV. But if you've had any similar issues, give us a comment, especially if you have the problem with the wall coming loose here. If you happen to have this type of Winnebago, please let us know what you did to fix it. I think this will actually work because if the fire extinguisher had been screwed into the actual stud that's on the outside, it probably would have never came loose. But yeah, comments are great. It really helps the algorithm for YouTube. And thanks again. Have a great day.